Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. I hope that you will enjoy my June favorites, and if you do enjoy the video, I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the little bell to let you know when I upload new videos. The first thing that I wanted to tell you today was my favorite song in the month of June. I will play you a tiny bit of that, and then I will proceed to the makeup and beauty product. My favorite song of the month is actually by John Mayer. He is one of my favorite artists. My sister actually texted me about a month ago and she was like, you have to listen to the song immediately. It's gonna be your favorite song of life. You're gonna love it. Listen right now. And the song she texted me was a song called New Light, and it's a song that, according to John Mayer, was inspired by 80s tunes like Say, 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 which was a song by Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson back in the early 80s. I remember my sister and I sitting at my grandparents' house in front of MTV waiting for that song to come on. And it just tickled both of us that John Mayer said that that was one of his inspirations for this song. And so if you are interested in seeing the interview where he talks about this, or listening, it's a podcast, listening to the interview where he talks about this, then I will link it below. But anyway, let me play a little bit of that song for you. Again, it's called New Light. And I'm gonna hold my Bose speaker up so you guys can hear.
It's about me, and maybe you're right to doubt me, but if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna take you home.
So that is it. And if you were into 80s inspired tunes and you're like a musician and you understand why that is similar to Say, 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 you will be able to click on the link below to get that song. Okay, so let's proceed to the beauty products. The first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is something that I was wearing on my eyes in my video last week that I posted, my empties video, and that is the color Prickly Pear from Colourpop, and that is what I have on my eyes tonight again. And this is the most beautiful kind of bronzy taupey shade, but it's got a little bit of a pink shift in it, and that is what it looks like. And it is so pretty, and I just did like a one shadow smoky eye. I just like tapped this all over my lids, and that was it. That's what I was wearing in that last video. That is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. If you do decide to get this color, it does have like actual glitter in it. So like this is not something I would ever wear to work. The other day we took my son to camp, and to sleepaway camp, and we dropped him off, and I said to my husband, I was like, is this crazy? Like, do I look crazy with my eye makeup? And he was like, you can't really see it. But it definitely has glitter, so beware if you decide to buy this color. It is beautiful though, Prickly Pear. So that is what I was wearing on my eye. The other beautiful color that I've been wearing from Colourpop is the color Frog, and I'm gonna swatch that for you. That is a gorgeous, like pink, like pinky color with like a little bit of pink glitter in it. And that's just really pretty for like the center of your lids, and it'll give you like a little pop in the center of your lids. So two colors that I've really been enjoying by Colourpop. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is this Tarte blush that is not new at all. It is called Blissful, and it's a really pretty peach color that I'm wearing on my cheeks. I built it up because these lights were just like drowning me out, like I looked so pale. But this is the color. It's like a beautiful peachy color that is perfect for the summer. I'm really gonna try to use this up because, I mean, I'm nowhere near that, but it's getting old, and so I wanna feel like I got my money's worth. So I'm working on using this summer, and I'd really like to hit pan by the end of the summer. I'm not really doing any project pans because, I don't know, maybe I should. I just don't know if I'd be very good at that because I like to jump around in other products, but I am trying to get to pan in this blush. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was this other product that I'm really enjoying, which is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It, and it's these huge, enormous pans that like hardly even fit in my drawer. And this is the lightest shade, and it's really a beautiful, kind of cool toned brown. And I've really been enjoying it for a bronzer. I mean, my hands, as usual, are dry from all the washing, and I had a funny comment on my channel last week. Somebody was like, do you think you have OCD? And I was like, well, I think every doctor probably has some degree of OCD, yes, because it's hard to get through undergrad, med school, and residency without having a little bit of OCD in regards to studying and grades and all of that kind of thing. And when it comes to hand washing, you know, my hands are always dry because the hospital soap dries them out. And there are days where I wash my hands like 10 or 15 times or 20 times, depending on however many epidurals I do. I wash my hands between every one, and that makes my hands crazy dry. So anyway, I just thought that was something I would share with you guys because I kind of was cracking up at that comment. I like this bronzer. I think it's really good. It has a teeny bit of shimmer in it, which it's not, you know what, it's more satiny than shimmery. It's really not shimmery, but it's a huge pan. I like that it's cool toned because you can kind of bronze and contour at the same time. And I really enjoy it. You got a huge amount of product. I mean, it is, how much product here? 0.4 ounces, and this is 01, which is light. The medium and the darker shade are a little bit more warm toned than this one. This is definitely the coolest toned of the bunch, but it's just a really, really nice bronzer and very high quality, so I highly recommend this. I love it. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys is this Urban Decay All-Nighter. I actually bought this because I ran out of my Too Faced primed and poreless powder, and so I allowed myself to buy a new powder because this is one that I wanted to try. It does have a little bit of a tint. I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but I would say it's leaning on the cool side. It's kind of like a light, maybe it's not cool, but it is slightly tinted. If you are super duper duper fair, you may see a little bit of color with this. It's not like translucent, but even on my skin, which is pretty fair, you don't see any color. So I think that this works for most skin tones. And it is a really, really nice powder. It is super hot in San Antonio. My skin is very oily and very, very shiny. And this is beautifully mattifying. And I think it leaves a gorgeous finish on my skin, either if I am not wearing any foundation or if I'm setting my foundation. So I'm really enjoying this all-nighter powder. I almost didn't buy it because I had read in the reviews on the Ulta website that it had this little bit of a tint, and I thought it would leave a color on my face, but I really don't think it's going to be a problem for most skin tones. You would have to be the fairest of fair to be able to see this color. So really enjoying that product. The next product I wanted to share with you is this awesome Shiseido Perfecting Stick Concealer. I don't know if you guys caught my video last year. I think I did it this time last year, but I talked about how this is a dupe for the Clé de Peau Stick Concealer. I will throw that up in the cards right here. But this is a great concealer. I don't know why I put it away in my little Alex cabinet in my closet, but I have not been using it. And I was noticing that the one that I had been using, which is my Maybelline Age Rewind, was too light for me. Like, I've gotten a little bit of color on my face. I mean, I feel like all my foundations right now are too light for me. So I actually ran out the other day. I heard Lisa J talking about like a BB cream by Physicians Formula, and because all of my foundations are so fair and I have a little bit of color on my face, I ran out and bought this BB cream that she recommended by Physicians Formula. So I'll get back to you and let you guys know how I like that. But anyway, my concealer was too light, so I dug this one out of my closet and I absolutely love it. It is the best quality. It's so good, you guys. It's just a beautiful stick concealer. It is so creamy. It's so easy to blend. It does not crease. It does not make your eyes look old. I've been wearing it every day and I love it. And I'm going to try to use it up because I don't want it to go bad. And it was, I mean, it was like probably 40 bucks. So I'm going to try to use this up. I'm just going to use it till it's gone. It is totally something I would repurchase. It's just that it's getting old. So I definitely want to use it so I get my money's worth out of it. The next thing I wanted to share with you guys was this Lash Princess. My superhero mascara dried out. And so I pulled this out and I've been loving it. I just think it is so good. I wouldn't say it's a total dupe for the superhero mascara, but it is pretty close. It is definitely volumizing, it is definitely lengthening, and it does not clump your lashes the way that the superhero does. So if you find the superhero mascara to be a little bit too sticky and clumpy, this is such a great formula and it's $6. It's like you can't beat this mascara, and I don't get any transfer under my eyes at the end of the day from it. So I really appreciate that because that's like a complete deal breaker for me. So the green one, Essence Lash Princess, so good. And like Gianna Cookie, if you catch this video, I know you hate superhero mascara. Try this one if you haven't, which you probably have. Okay, my memory card just ran out of memory on me, so I had to clear it off to continue with this video. But the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, which is just basically a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. The color that I bought is ash brown, and it is a really nice color that I feel like is perfect for my skin because it's just a very ashy. It doesn't have any red. It's like a grayish brown, which is always what I ask for when I get my hair dyed. I ask for a very ashy brown because I don't like to have that brassy look in my hair, and so I don't want it in my eyebrows either. I feel like this is a very similar formula to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It was not inexpensive at all. I want to say it was $11 or $10. So for a drugstore product, it's actually kind of expensive, but you know, if you're paying full price for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, you save 10 bucks. So this is a really, really good pencil, and I'm really enjoying it, and I really do like the color ash brown. So if you're a brunette like me with ashy undertones, you may want to try this color. It's a really, really good color. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was this by Terri Balm de Rose. I am almost finished with my Dior lip balm. That was the creme de rose, and I don't think they make it anymore. I think it's discontinued, and Dermstore was having a 20% off, and because I'm almost out of that, I decided to buy this Balm de Rose lip balm, and it's beautiful, you guys. It is outrageously expensive. I want to say this thing was like $68. I got 20% off of it, and there is how many ounces in here? 0.3 ounces, but it smells beautiful. It smells like roses. It's a gorgeous formula. It's just feels really, really luxe, and really, really, it feels expensive, and it smells beautiful, and I love it. And you guys know I'm obsessed with the rose smell, so I bought it to replace the Dior one that is no longer made. I highly recommend it if you're looking to splurge on a lip balm, but wait for Dermstore to have 20% off, because $68 is just crazy. The next one that I actually want to try, Tosh from Too Much Tosh, recommended. I love her. If you guys do not know her channel, you gotta watch her. She's got the most soothing voice. I feel relaxed when I'm listening to her videos, and I just really like her. But anyway, she talked about a NYX Rose lip balm, which I'm gonna try the next time I'm at the mall and I go to the NYX store, which is obviously a much less expensive alternative to this. But anyway, if you've never heard of her, I'll link her channel below because she's awesome. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, I know I'm on a low buy, but the other day I had a bad day and I was just in a bad mood, and so I went to the grocery store and I bought 2 Milani lipsticks. So I kind of broke my low buy rule. But I am very excited about these lipsticks that I bought. One of them, there are 2 new lipsticks that Milani released. One of them is called Naked, and it's number 89, and it's just like a nude rosy pink, and it's a perfect color. It is perfectly cool. It's not too dark. It's like just right, especially for my skin tone. Sometimes these nude colors can be a little bit dark on me, and this one's not. It's just perfect. It's like Your Lips But Better, but it's perfect for my particular light skin tone. Really, really like that. And then I got Tropical Nude, which is 86, which is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And it's just more of a peachy nude, and it's so pretty. And you guys know I love, love, love the Milani lipsticks. I think they smell delicious, and I love the creamy formula. It's one of my favorite formulas because it's not oily. It's just kind of creamy and a little bit thicker, and I just love that. So whenever Milani comes out with new lipsticks, I'm always very excited to try them because it's my favorite drugstore formula for sure across the board. So if you guys have not checked out these new Milani lipsticks, Naked and Tropical Nude, check them out. Love these 2 colors. The last thing I wanted to talk about, no, 2 more things. As a favorite is my Laura Geller Baked Vanilla Highlighter. I have been using this a lot, and I've actually made quite a dent in it. I'm sure you guys won't be able to see that, but it was rounded and now it's flat. I've been using this. This is the best natural highlight. It's what I'm wearing on my face and my cheeks right now. It doesn't look glowy. It doesn't look like you're strobing. It's just a very natural highlight that's not gonna highlight pores and fine lines, and I appreciate that in a product. And I can't rave about this enough. It's an old product to me, but I just pulled it out of my collection, and I've really been enjoying using it this month. And then lastly, I wanted to show you guys this Jergens Natural Glow Lotion. And this is an awesome product. Number 1, it smells really, really good. But number 2, when you put it on your legs, it increases the shade of your legs to give you like a self-tan. So they have different tones, and this one's fair to medium skin tones, and it just gradually creates more color on your legs so your legs don't look white and pasty, but you're not laying out in the sun causing skin damage. So I really, really like this. It's not a new formula. It's just new to me. I don't know why I've never tried this before, but I was standing in line at Target and the guy in front of me had it, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. I need to buy that. So I ran and picked it up, and I'm really, really enjoying it. and it is giving my legs a little bit of color, which I really, really like for the summer, and I highly recommend it. And it's way easier than self-tanning because I don't self-tan. That's just not something I do. That's way too high maintenance for me. So that is it for my favorites. If you enjoyed this video and you are new to my channel, I hope that you will subscribe and hit the little bell next to the subscription button so that you can be notified each time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your video today. Will you listen to me? Thank you for taking time out of your schedule today to watch this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.